does this happen? Alright. Looking good, looking good. That side is lined up. This side is lined up. Good enough. Oh shit, that's loud. That's probably fine. Good old Elena. Tax. I've seen this guy. Moyashi, I have no idea who that is. That's cool, low profiling the jump with the slide. I don't think slide has that much invincibility. This Elena's gotten a lot of damage really fast. Hold on, I need to see this again. What's this Urian doing where he keeps on getting hit? I'm really unused to Elena having this kind of damage output. What's the mix-up going on here? That kind of caught the trip guard. That was a car throw. Crouch Fierce didn't work, and then he tried to tech a throw afterwards after eating the attack. God, this is fast. No air target combo. Urian probably parried twice anyway. You usually parry twice against Elena. Oh my god, that was kind of a good cross-up. It's a shame to pull out cool tech like that and then die, because you didn't get to exploit it. And now it's like out there on the table that you have that. If that was a block on the tackle, it would have been a punish, but he didn't block it, so it just kind of worked. I think you could have blocked that low short. I think it wasn't unblockable. You need to be inside the mirror for the unblockables to work usually. That's the double parry, so he probably was doing it earlier. What's up, Luke? Hello. That was a good block, but it's really not hard to reaction block any of Mallet Smashes in this game. But you're really much better off parrying them. It's a little bit harder to parry them on reaction. Ooh, this is going to work. No, why did he miss that juggle? That was so bad. Also, Elena should have held backwards and gotten pushed out by the mirror. It was worth taking that. He had the block damage to take, and he wasn't. It was the safest option. Elena wasn't going to bounce off the mirror there because it was a mirror facing to the left. No juggle. KF13 is a really fun game. Nice. That's got a little bit of invincibility, but I've seen it be really lackluster before. I think it has just enough invincibility to carry through to the first active frame, but if you're using it from afar, it can just get stuffed by attacks. It's super underwhelming. Elena's Super 1 is a slightly better reversal. There are a lot of reasons Third Strike is my favorite fighting game. For one, it has the character that I like playing the most, which is Aura, who hasn't been in any other fighting games. He's just kind of the perfect merger of things that I like playing as. Two, there are a lot of little components because of the system direction that I find to be very pleasing. It's got like the normal special super canceling hierarchy, which no other Street Fighter game has besides 4 and now 5. It's got parries, and even though like I'm not like a huge proponent of parries compared to most Third Strike players, but I still like them a lot because there are certain things that it allows you to do in game. For one, it lets you jump a lot more, whereas in Street Fighter 2 or 4, jumping, you can just kind of counter jumping immediately with an anti-air. So like jumping is usually a bad idea. Or Street Fighter Alpha or CVS2 where jumping is kind of too free because you can air block. I find Street Fighter 3 has the best balance of it where it's unsafe, but like you can still use it. And parries also add a level of, if you have the right read, then you can win. Or rather than you can punish your opponent. There's nothing in this game is safe, provided that you like make a good prediction. It rewards prediction a lot. And the people who are good at predicting do really well. Hi Joey, thank you. I'll keep putting stuff out, I guess, just for you. Yeah, but there's still like a, you know, there's a bigger component to it. The difference between like A and X is like night and day, I feel like. If even for just air blocking isms. And the difference between like A groove and like, I don't know, one of the SNK grooves. I mean C groove. Well, either of them, I guess. There's never any confusion with third strike. There's nothing the opponent can do to you where you don't know the counter, or very few things. Like if someone like if someone's doing like pretty much anything, there's this moment if they're pressuring you with so and so normal or pressuring you with like I don't know. Anytime you get subjected to a normal, it's difficult to deal with. There's always this level of like, or like a mix-up scenario, or like some anything. There's always some component of like, well, I could have just parried, and you know not only that you could have parried, but you um, like you know the timing that you would have needed to parry in the parry direction. I think it's usually C, A, and K, and then every now and then people run S. I mean run N, and I think S and what's the other one? P? Yeah, S and P see almost no play at all. I see K much more than I see N. I usually see C and K actually, but I think A is better than K, and I especially think that A just beats K when the two happen to fight. K is the just defends. Ooh, that was cool. He was close enough to the corner for that. I couldn't even tell. It looked really far. I think you can do a Kara flash kick off of like towards medium kick, but that sounds crazy difficult to do. Charge down towards medium kick, up hard kick, I guess, would be the motion. Wow, what a shitty punish. That was probably supposed to be a hard cold blue kick, I guess. I don't know. Remy is Remy struggles to pin a lot of characters down, and Elena is one such character. Whoa. It's very difficult actually to do car throws after a parry, because when you parry, whatever you input is actually saved up and then used as soon as the parry freeze ends. So what happens is if you do like a let's say a car throw, if you parry something and go for a car throw, you'll do like the towards medium kick for the Kara, but the towards medium kick won't come out for a while, and then you'll input throw one frame after the towards medium kick, but that towards medium kick will like not even be out yet, and then by the time it comes out, the throw is way later, so you don't get the Kara. So in order to do a Kara throw after a parry, you have to do Kara throw and then wait for parry freeze to end, and then you have to parry and then wait for parry freeze to end, and then Kara throw. I think he tried to do parry into Kara throw there, but it's harder than it looks. That difference between parrying and not parrying, that saving inputs is the basis for SGGK, that option select. Remy's zoning looks so weird. That was nice against Elena. Universal overhead. I think Remy's super 2 is a 2-frame super. I'm pretty sure. It's really fast. Important's a strong word. Good on paper, yes. There are only like a few pros who even use it, and only in very specific scenarios. So calling it important is not really true at all. But really good, yeah. Theoretically, almost every character can exploit it. Well, technically everyone can. Not everyone has a car throw, but you don't need a car throw to exploit it. Technically every character has like a bunch of car throws. You don't need a car throw that adds range to support it. Parry grab is something that all levels of play use, but its parry car throw is where the nonsense comes in. Unfortunately, parry does lend itself a little bit to waiting for the opponent to attack rather than attacking yourself. So even though it does a lot to remove stall from gameplay, it also adds some stall in gameplay. So like you don't see fireballs filling the screen anymore, but as a price, ooh, wow. There are very few standing links in Street Fighter 3, so it's reasonably safe to mash out a 720 during an opponent's block string. At least safer than Street Fighter 4 engine. There's always the danger that Elena's gonna like do a roundhouse or something though, something unthrowable. I think Elena's roundhouse and back roundhouse are both unthrowable. Push blocking as a mechanic is kind of cool. I don't mind it. I like it quite a lot. I don't think a game is better for having it or not having it though. I just use it when it's present and don't use it when it's not. That being said, the only game I've ever played seriously that had a push block was, I guess technically Alpha 3. Because I actually used to play Junie in that game and she had one. But that wasn't like a universal mechanic of the game, it was just something that she had. That tower combo is really good against Hugo. Because he's tall. I've never played JoJo's. Wow, that clap! Did you see that? That was crazy! Also, we could have followed up that air connect mallet smash with an uppercut. Anytime mallet smash hits an airborne opponent, you get combos. Ah, what a poor state for this Hugo player. This is, he can't even do damage in time. You need to land a super and then like 2 command grabs in 24 seconds. Character with dash canceling. The only character with the dash at all. Oh wait, you're probably asking about JoJo's, huh? I have no idea. That's about to answer for Alpha 3. 2 Elena's is just the right number. That was low short canceled uppercut, I think. Hit the low short hit because of trip guard. Or rather, his plan was for it to hit because of trip guard, but I think it actually hit because he wasn't blocking low, even though he didn't hit an air attack. Whoa! He mashed out in time. That wasn't a combo. I saw a reversal on the screen. Elena's dizzy output is actually pretty high. You wouldn't think so because she has very short combos, but like her individual hits usually add like a quarter of the dizzy bar. I was going to answer for Alpha 3, and Sean is not in Alpha 3. I was going to answer Nash. Whoa. They're both running healing. I find that interesting. Oh, he's trying to... A sneaky cross-up with a low, so he had to be blocking, like, down forward effectively in order to block that correctly. So he did something unsafe due to the high probability that it was going to work. But good on the gold Elena player for, like, blocking correctly. It's Atsugari versus Anohito. I was just talking about like normal dashes. But Ibuki and Yang can cancel attacks into command dashes. And also Sean, I suppose. I wouldn't say it's good for any of them. Maybe it's okay for Ibuki. Good old Elena. There's a lot of jumping going on. That was a good punish. People who don't tag on the extra hit after the round ends. Come on. Remember in Vanilla when everyone would FADC everything? Kill someone with a crouch jab, FADC it. It's kind of unfair that all the Elenas are fighting now. No heal? Oh, it was the other one. It was the redhead who healed. Who had heal. Tarubayan. Didn't set it up at all. God bless Elena. Just get far enough away and you're fine. Elena's an interesting case because she has a really good overhead special move and two really good overhead command normals. And then her low presence is one of the worst in the game. Like her low medium kick doesn't cancel, and her low hard kick doesn't cancel. She's got a slide, which is pretty good. Or it's good that it exists, rather. And the low medium kick and the low hard kick are pretty safe. And then she's got a short that cancels, but that's like it. And she can only cancel into unsafe moves or moves that don't combo. So basically, she's got like, if you want to be safe, you can either be unsafe with your low cancels, or you can do like no damage with lows. But also you have a killer overhead game. But it's not really killer, it's just killer compared to other characters. That can't have been a punish. Get out. Forward dash throw after blocking a tackle. That was cool though. I wouldn't have expected it, no one would. Nice. Dash in parry. I think after a dash you're in parry lock for a little bit, so you gotta be kind of precise. I don't know if you're actually in parry lock. Probably parry lock goes away during your dash. It's kind of hard to dash and then parry though. I'm probably gonna play, but not Street Fighter, unless you want to play me. In that case, I might play. I didn't have any plans to. Wow, nice parry, and he hit the punish. That was really good. It was like a good punish too. Oh, he had a combo there. He could have just swept. He didn't have a big combo. Elena players can't do combos. Every time an Elena player has like an opportunity to combo, this Elena player is killing it. This is super good Elena play. Didn't even trade. Elena can parry out. Oh, did it there. He knew. He got the combo. It's kind of mediocre though. Elena can punish that with low strong. He's dashing and trying to throw to get better screen position, but he's giving up a guaranteed punish for a possible punish. I mean for a possible hit. Oh, a little bit of he thought the mirror was about to fade away, and it did, but he just the wrong time. Elena's super jump is pretty good in this matchup. It's probably the only matchup where it's really good. I'm scared. Oh, there it is. That was a brave low parry. If Urian did stand fierce, it would have been over. If Urian did like, I don't know, waited a little bit, then attacked, it would have been over. Oro does not like Elena. This matchup is a little difficult. Elena has really good air presence, so she can actually like generally win in air-to-air encounters, and also she wins generally in ground-to-ground encounters. Oro can, if Oro's jumping in, he's okay, like like air to ground, Oro wins, and anti-air Oro wins. But if Elena's in the air at the same time or on the ground at the same time as Oro, then Oro has a really hard time. So he loses in footsies pretty much, but his damage output is so much better than Elena's that it kind of makes up for it. But I would still say that losing in footsies is more important than having good combos. I think the matchup is probably like 6-4 in Elena's favor. Classically, it's called 7-3, but I don't think it's actually 7-3. But like people have been calling it 7-3 for like years. But I think it's actually 6-4. Or his damage output is just through the roof. Between his infinite and his touch of stun, depending on what sheeper you pick, and he can really use either in this matchup. Elena's got a little bit of a resurgence in these tournaments. She was never popular back then. She was always regarded as a character as like an inferior Chun-Li, and all the would-be Elenas just played Chun-Li instead. But really, I feel like she's like a weird mix of Chun-Li and Dudley. And people are beginning, or I shouldn't say beginning because the game's been out for like 15 years. Um, People have kind of come to the realization that she offers a very different flavor than Chun-Li. But it's like the same four players playing Elena in all of these tournaments. But she's like, she used to be less common than Ibuki, but now she's like more common than Ibuki, just as an example. Ooh, that was nice. Is JoJo's actually like CPS3? I thought the only CPS3 games were Third Strike and Warzord. Third Strike doesn't have fucked up spectating, it's fine. Unless you just mean the stages being black in the first match you spectate. Whoa, that was a good chase down. I never played Warzord, but it looks pretty cool. Like a one player fighting game. Kind of a weird concept. I can't tell if that's ahead of its time or behind its time. Seeing as we haven't really had one since, I'd say behind. That was a reversal headbutt to get a reset. When you headbutt, as he didn't actually get the reversal, but I saw the headbutt start up. When you headbutt as Urian, you're airborne frame 1, so you'll get a reset instead of hit on the ground, which limits the amount of damage you can take, and also fakes it confirms. Ugh, that was a bad dash. Alright, this is... Oh shit, Elena fell out of it. Elena reacts very strangely to most juggles and air combos, which is really aggravating on characters who have a high reliance on juggling, such as Urian and Aura. Elena was doing super good against Urian, but Nito was pretty strong. That was way too low. I don't think he could have gotten a juggle into tackle. She was like almost touching the ground. I didn't even know like that could hit airborne from that low. He had to do a miracle parry to get out of that. Even if he like got a couple parries and then threw, he still would have eaten the mirror. He had to parry the entire mirror. More Elena? My lucky day. Well, Elena is fun in this game. She's highly footsie based. That turns a lot of people off and turns a lot of other people on. She like has no combos. The only real combo options she has are off of EX spin scythe in the corner. And a couple like random air juggles. Such as anti-air, EX Rhino Horn kind of stuff. Ooh. Oh, he had a better punish than that. Well, I don't know actually. Like his other punish would have been low strong into uppercut because he didn't have a super or anything. Not that healing Elena can even do anything meaningful. Maybe throw is his best thing. Oh, punish that. Urian's launcher is unsafe. Can't just let him get away with it. It was reasonably good zoning from Urian. It's weird to see zoning in this game. Or not, it's not that weird, but it's weird from Urian. Dash in, low fierce, just praying. I don't like the way he's playing right now. Look at that back roundhouse punishing the throw. He didn't get a punish low strong. He instead went for the walk-in throw, but he didn't walk in far enough, or he didn't have enough time to walk in all the way. As Elena's super jump. Elena's super jump has about the same left-right travel as her normal jump, but it goes way higher, which makes it ideal for going over mirrors. Nice. This Elena's been pretty good about that. That's like the second or third time he's done it. I don't know if Elena has a button that goes through mirrors. Elena has a great car grab. But parry into car grab is kind of specific. Talking about it a minute ago. You were here. Ugh. What a good parry. He needs a healing. He's still winning. Wow. That was close. Oh no, Urian's time over. Urian squeezes his arm so hard it bleeds when he time overs. Maybe loses. Meaty stand strong doesn't really do that much, but it's 2 parries, and it'll hit people who are trying to only go for 1 parry. It's a cute little trick Elena has, because a lot of her stuff, like background house, or like, you know, a lot of her buttons. Where's the juggle? Why do Elena suck at combos? Um, a lot of Elena's buttons, you just do 1 parry and then punish. And if you don't do the punish immediately, then you lose the opportunity to punish. So like doing stand strong, if they go for 1 parry and then punish, then they'll get hit. It's kind of a cute little trick. YSB, they already introduced him. I already know it's him. Let's do this, YSB. This is a bad matchup, but it's not that bad. It's probably 6-4. Elena is really good at out-turtling Hugo. It might be 7-3. It's pretty bad. It might be 7-3. Elena is not that great of a character, but she absolutely dominates some low tiers. She's like not that bad against the top tiers and not that good against the bottom tiers. Except for like a couple. Particularly like Alex and Hugo. Ooh. Or is it Q and Hugo? I don't remember if Elena beats Alex. I think she does beat Q, and she definitely beats Hugo. Basically, she shits on characters with poor mobility. Mostly because she can get up free healings all the time. And build meter really efficiently. And just zone them. It's very hard to approach. He played this immaculately. Look at the time. Look at his health. Like, even taking away the healing, he lost less than half his health. Getting down to 30 seconds in Street Fighter 3 is very rare. This game resolves quite quickly due to the abundance of punish scenarios because of parries. See that? That was a pretty rad combo. That was a punish because he got a parry. So he confirmed a huge combo. Those happen a lot. That was a Hugo only combo. I mean, I don't think it's Hugo only. I think it works on Q as well. But it doesn't work on that many characters. It was really neat. It was a good combo. Oof. Claps are really scary because they have almost no recovery at all. Even if you parry them, like it's kind of tricky to pick up a punish in time because Hugo could generally block almost immediately. God, Kiraki's making this look awful. He's playing it so well. Oh my god. Oro's theoretically a better character than Elena, but this is one of those matchups. Kind of goes the other way. That was a good counter poke. Elena's anti-air is pretty good. But no anti-air in this game is that good. And Oro's rewarded all. That hitbox. I can't tell if it's because Elena's really small while she's in the air. She's also very small while she's crouching. And while she's standing, she moves back and forth. Hitbox issues abound with this character. Issues is the wrong word because they were intentional. This could still go either way quite easily. Aura's a very dangerous character. It's not over. There it is. There it is. No, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck up that bad? He needed that so badly. Holy cow. That was bad. That was the infinite. He had well enough bar. And he dropped the fucking chicken. He dropped the easiest part. That was bad. Those aren't really useful in footsies against Elena, I find. Wow. He even baited the jump and he still failed to get a hit. She jumped over the strong fireball and the jump roundhouse. Okay, that was interesting. This is still far from over, but it really sucks that Aura burned all that bar and didn't get anything. That bar was useful. It was useful in situations that he didn't use it for. That was good. I don't really like this, but he got a hit. Oh no, you can't get any next fireball. What's the point? Just for the damage? Hmm. I guess I kind of like it. This could easily go either way as well. Oh, why didn't he anti-air? Oh, this is really good for Aura. Whoa, he fucked up his stomp! And then Elena fucked up her punish. Oh, this is like over. He needs like a lot of damage really fast. No. Nice try, Fugu. Yun. They were calling him Mimiku. I guess that's accurate. Ku is one of the words for Q, which is 9.